Hi guys, we're back. Yeah, it's been a little bit while, but I've got a couple of cool things to show you today. We're going to show you something on the N-scale layout a little bit, some of the progress I've made. I'm also building an antique Aurora car kit, which I will show you in a minute. But this thing was made in 1958, all right? So the kit came out when Aurora was in Hempstead here on Long Island in 1958. And it's a really cool racer. I'm going to show you what I'm actually going to do, take you through the build a little bit, show you the N-scale progress on the layout, and we're going to get to it. You know, it's been a while, but today's early July. We just passed through July 4th, and it's the last weekend at Belmont Park. If you're interested in racing, they're heading up to Saratoga next week, so that'll be fun too. Hopefully we can catch a few races up there. All right, I'll be right back. We'll show you a little bit of the build. All right, this is what I'm referring to. This is the Aurora Fuel Injection Special 1953-54 kit. This is the original box. This is the original. I mean, it's like a work of art. The picture design on the front from Aurora when it was in Hempstead, and if I show you the instruction book also is an engineering work of art. I mean, this is really cool, and the reason why we know it's from 1958 is down here on the bottom right here. You can see it says hopefully it'll focus, copyright 1958. So this is what we're going to build. I am basically going to build it three colors. We're going to use this off-white. They actually call it matte clamshell, but we're going to give it a gloss. So this is going to be the main body part. Metallic, which we're using, you know, on an automobile for a lot of the trim parts. And then we have red, which is used for two seats, and I got to get some black too. We need some black. So those will be the four colors. And I'll show you a little bit of what we're talking about. Okay, essentially these are the pieces, the parts. Here is the car, side of the body, and this looks even better than the picture, and the pictures usually exaggerate. This is going to be beautiful. This is the front cowl of the car, and it's a simple model, but we're going to get to starting to build this today. I'm actually going to do some painting, and then I'll take you through step by step. So let's see if we can paint some of these pieces. I'll be back to you soon. One thing I noticed, guys, the kit, the car model comes with these decals, you know, the water activated decals. I mean, these are 1958, so these are what, 4 years old. I'm going to try using them. Let's see if they work. You know, they look okay. It's a little faded, but these are the decals that came with the 60-plus-year-old kit. Okay, guys, day 2 of the build of the 53 fuel-injected special. So we have the body painted, body halves together. I'm going to let this dry a little bit. I still have to insert the steering column and the steering wheel and the instrument panel. The cool thing about it is these wheels are made of actual rubber. They say Firestone. I mean, these were made, you know, in 1958, and the cool thing about this model is that these are really authentic type wheels that they put on this. They're not plastic wheels. They're actually rubber. I wonder if they're actually made by Firestone. So you can see I painted some of the parts, chrome parts, silver. Oh, and this is coming off. So the paint has to dry a little bit. I'm going to leave it here for a couple hours just to set a little bit, and then we'll move on to the final portion of the build. I have to actually paint the little driver and his cap. Maybe I'll look to see what was some authentic pictures from back then. And pretty much we're like 75% built right now. I also have the hubcaps that are painted silver. They're drying now, so the hubcaps go on here. And but we're almost there, and it's coming out pretty good. It's coming out pretty okay. So stay tuned. We'll be back soon. Well, it's Sunday evening, and here it is, guys. Here's the finished product. This is a 1958 Aurora fuel-injected Indy Racer model. It's got these are real rubber wheels. I painted it. What I did was I looked up 50s and 60s race car drivers, tried to get an idea. I saw the white suit, blue hat, blue helmet. The decals, which surprised me, actually worked after all of these years. This is a 60-plus-year-old kit, and the decals actually worked fine. Painted the side pipes and the steering pin silver. The wheels are silver. And much to my surprise, virtually everything was in the kit. In other words, there were no missing parts. So really came out great. This is the Indy Racer, and so that's the end of that project. That'll go up on my model shelf, and I hope you like it. Added a few details to the town scene, mainly vehicles. You can see the 50s bus and the car with the boat, and really started to add some detail to the town area of the layout, and of course continuing on now on the back end of the layout, we're going to start to work a little bit on this rural town. This is a small town area over here, and get things moving. It's summer season, so I'm not as active with the end scale layout, but nevertheless some small projects that'll end up getting done, and hope you like it. And I'm glad to finally make a video. I hope you liked the car model build, and I'll be back to you soon. Take care, guys.